How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Hello and welcome to, or welcome back to Arcanum Gaming. My name is Richie. Today we're back with another episode of Star Wars Knights of the Republic 2, the Sith Lords Restored Content mod. We are continuing our Dark Female Jedi Consular playthrough. I guess Sith playthrough. We just finished up on the droid planet. We killed Master Vash, and now we are heading off to our next destination, which I think is going to be Onderon. We'll save Dantooine for last so that we are not subjected to having Disciple in our party. Let's see, we've already finished Nar Shaddaa. We've done Korriban already. We did M478. So yeah, it's either Dantooine or Onderon, and we're going to go to Onderon. Maybe I should have gone back to Citadel Station first to finish off the fuel side quest. It's too late now. Because once we get to Onderon, we are going to be stuck for a while.
Well, this is Onderon. Looks like there's a long line to get into the Isis starport.
Something feels wrong here. A great disturbance here in orbit, and again on the planets below.
I guess this blockade is a symptom of larger problems on Onderon. Looks like we're about to find out. I'm receiving a message from some Colonel Tobin. Patching it through.
The Ebon Hawk. I was told to expect your arrival. I don't know your business on Onderon, but it ends here.
We've taken some hits. We can try to fight back, or I can outrun them and hide us on the jungle moon nearby. It's your call.
Well, we know what's going to end up happening, but let's go ahead and try fighting back. I think this is probably the only time we get to do this minigame, from what I remember in the second game. I really hope the blaster sound here isn't too loud. Probably is, because it's pretty loud in my headphones here. Last of them? Oh, there's gotta be one more. Maybe? Got him.
I can't keep us in one piece much longer. Sorry to spoil your fun, but we've got to land now. I'm gonna put us down on that jungle moon.
So begins our time on Duxn. Not as bad as Telos, but still not my favorite planet.
You know, just once I wish someone was glad to see us. But no, if it isn't weapons pointed at our heads, it's someone trying to blast us out of the sky.
I remember the days when welcoming committee used to mean something, without being followed by blaster bolts.
Where did we land?
Looks like one of the moons of Onderon. Not sure which one. It's mostly jungle and mountain. I did pick up the remains of an old outpost near here. Maybe that's why there's all these clearings around. Maybe they were once settlements.
There were no settlements here. Those clearings were most likely once craters or crash sites.
Crash sites?
This is Duxn, where the Mandalorians began their crusade against the Republic. The remains of whatever outposts you detected here are military ones. We should be careful.
This is where the Mandalorian Wars started? This doesn't look like much of a battlefield.
Much is buried here, and there is much that should remain buried.
Yeah, we're gonna dig it all up. Can you get the ship working again?
It's taken a little damage, nothing too serious. I'm shutting down all unnecessary systems until we make repairs. It'll keep us from being a target.
How soon can
Until
we
the
leave?
ship is repaired, we're not going anywhere. Unless you can find another route to Onderon, we should sit tight.
There may be a means to get to Onderon by another route. The Force has guided us here for a reason. We should explore our surroundings. There is something here.
Like a new party
Something?
member?
Oh, there's something here, all right. Predators. Not small flit darters, but big, mean, nasty predators.
Nevertheless, we should explore our surroundings. And that nearby outpost would be as good a place as any to begin.
Alright, let's head out.
Well, if you go, be careful. No telling what other ships were forced down in the battle.
I have a feeling the ship will not be repaired until our business here is concluded. Do I make myself clear?
Yeah, I understand. What's so important about this place?
This is where the Mandalorian Wars began. She fought here once, and there are things here she must see.
She fought here? Why didn't she say anything?
Do you speak of all your battles? Or are there some you wish to forget?
I don't remember Kreia threatening Atten not to fix the ship before we're done. I think that's part of the restored content. Correct me if I'm wrong. Alright, well... do we need to make any upgrades to anything? How's our equipment doing? I don't think we're not going to mess with that. We've got a blade of shielding. Ballistic. What do we have on there? Ballistic shielding Mark 1. Yeah, I'm not going to mess with that. Lightsaber upgrades. Looks like we've got the best of what's available. Okay, let's just head out. And so we can't take Atten while we're on Duxn, unfortunately. So who are we going to bring with us today? Why don't we... I don't know. I'm thinking HK? And Vissus, maybe. For now. We can always mix it up later. Welcome to the Jungle Moon. And these obnoxious Canics.
I shall make you space.
These things are so weird and gross looking. Just like all the rest of the wildlife on this planet. That was easy. Now, since we are going dark side, I think we're going to fit in pretty well with the Mandalorians here. If I remember correctly. been quite a while since I played through the game, especially as a dark side character.
Battle is still going on. The Hawk's sensors just picked up a contact heading to the moon. Most of the ship's systems are powered down, so it's about all I got. That ship may have landed nearby, though, or it may be on the other side of the moon. So you might want to prepare for another friendly Onderon welcome.
Is that the, what are they, the Duros guys?
A weakness is revealed.
Salvageable parts. Quite a few of them here. And then... Blaster rifle datapad. Revan says we must take Duxn, our wing of military droid carriers. Or to fly low, drop our payload. Okay. The good old Mandalorian wars there. Alright, picking up a bunch of junk. So, rusted computer port. Does HK have computer use? Where's the skills here? No, not really. Neither do we. This has computer use? Okay. Oh, this is repair parts anyway. That's a job for us. Remote droid. Yep. Good chat. Droid number 2. Overload. What did it say? Droid offline. Droid number 3. So we'll leave that one alone. Here is heal droid number 3. Oh, maybe not. Nasty beasties there. Some adhesive grenades.
Switching to combat mode. Optimal accuracy ratio achieved. Optimal accuracy ratio achieved. Optimal accuracy ratio achieved.
Detonator gloves.
Orbital fighting just ended. That Colonel Tobin stirred up a Minox nest when he took a shot at us. I'm still working on the repairs, and I have to take down some systems, including sensors. So you have to do without me for a while. I know, you're crushed.
That's right, Atten. How could I live without you? Look, some bounty hunters that I'm gonna crush in like 10 seconds. Or better yet, oh, we can't reactivate that one. Darn. Doesn't really make a difference. This guy's not even really worth my time. Unless a very fine chase, human. The battle above was your doing, yes? Our ship is quite damaged now. Throw down your weapons, yes? Your bounties are worth more if you're still very much alive. No way I'm gonna surrender to you. Very well. Bounty's still quite large, even if you're damaged and lifeless. Attack, brothers. Got bad news for you, pal. You're not gonna be around to collect.
Optimal accuracy ratio achieved.
Easy mode. Uh-oh. Collect all these spare parts and things. What do we got up here? Those guys. Is that a strength enhancing thing? So we got reflexes. Saves +2, strength +2. That's pretty good. Is that better than reflexes? I don't think so. I'm not sure. Maybe. So of course we're not really lightsaber focused. We're force powers focused, so. Alright, there's the wrecked ship. Is there anything down here? No. Moving on.
You let the ship escape? I will deal with your failure later, Captain. But for now, find that ship. Our ally has indicated that the Jedi hasn't left the system yet. Send a detachment to Duxn. If you find anything, alert me immediately. Now get out of my sight.
I don't remember that cutscene either. Is that part of the base game? Hey, it's some HK droids.
Diagnostic. For some reason, I cannot fire. Obvious state. Alarmed embarrassment.
Not one of those. HK can't fight.
Failing, master. Failing, master. Systems failing, master.
I shall make this one see.
Alright, now there is this. Kill the last 4 days. This is that old cache here, and I think we still have a permacrete detonator. Maybe not. Because I thought that we had one from Corbin that we didn't use. There's only 2 in the game, right? Or 1 in the game? Maybe we didn't pick up the one in Corbin. I think I missed that little side quest. I wasn't really paying attention when we were there in the academy. Okay, let's go ahead and... What's the recommend here? Dexterity? That's fine. Yep, computer use and some awareness, maybe. Oh, Vissus gets new power. Let's try... Let's go stun. Why not? And level up HK. So we're going to upgrade his intelligence, I guess. So that should give him an extra skill point. Demolition's awareness, and I guess, I don't know, throw a couple pity points in security. Alright. Things are going nice and smooth so far. And here we meet our Mandalorian friends.
Hold it right there. We've got you surrounded. I'm surprised you got this far. The jungle doesn't usually let its prey go that easily. What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
We claimed this moon decades ago, when we reforged ourselves after Exar Kun's defeat.
Some of us call it home. Why are you trespassing here?
I was thinking of starting a Zerka office here, since a lot of untapped potential.
That was a joke, right? It'll be interesting to see how long you keep your sense of humor here. We have orders to escort you to our camp. Our leader wants to speak to you.
I'm not finished exploring yet.
You are coming with us. I'm supposed to escort you peacefully, but the alternative is quite acceptable. So your choice is, follow us as our guest, or see how Mandalorians have earned their reputation.
Alright, alright. Let's go see Mandalore. Spoiler alert. For anyone who doesn't already know that and is somehow watching this playthrough. Ah, the Mandalorian dueling arena. Wonder if we're in good enough shape to do that. The unarmed combat one might be difficult.
So you're the intruder. Our sensors picked up your handiwork in space. I am Mandalore, leader of the Mandalorians.
Hello, Mandalore, leader of the Mandalorians.
Scattered, perhaps. But we're still alive. Alive and rebuilding.
The only Mandalorians I've seen are thugs.
Many Mandalorians have fallen from the path of honor, and are now no more than common mercenaries. But that is changing.
Trying to get to Onderon, excuse me. Do you know how I can get
So
there?
it's transportation you want. It so happens I have a small shuttle that's more than capable of running the Onderon military blockade. I make occasional trips to ISIS for information and supplies. If you want to go with me, you're going to have to prove your worth.
No problem.
Figure it out yourself. Ask around. See if you can make yourself useful, or something that'll show what you're made of.
Nothing you can think of?
There is one thing. Before your ship landed, we were preparing some demolition work. All the activity forced my men to stop before they finished. The charges need to be detonated before anybody comes across them, so all you'd have to do is flip a switch.
Sure.
You asked if there was anything you could do, and I told you. Nothing in this jungle is as simple as it seems, though. I'll let Kex know that you check out. We found more gear than we can use, so you can trade with him if you need some more supplies. Be careful in the jungle. Our patrols have stopped until the space traffic dies down. The challenging beasts have been cleared from the area, but what's left might still be too much for you.
That's what you think, pal. Alright, first things first. Let's cut HK. I can't make changes at this time. Alright, never mind then. I was really hoping to have T3 with me. Hopefully, Visis's computer skill is good enough. Actually, we might need repair anyway, which is kind of our thing. Right? Yeah. Telemetry computer isn't working. Oh, we actually have to talk to somebody before we can use it. Or repair it. Forget who that is.
So you are the visiting Jedi. You aren't much to look at. Are you here to observe, or do you seek to prove yourself in the battle circle?
For Mandalore!
Are there
A
rules?
few. No fights to the death. Other parts of our training weed out the weak among us, but that isn't the function of the battle circle. There are individual rules for each fight. The warrior with greater honor determines those, which in your case means any Mandalorian makes the rules. Our history is one of battles and wars, but there are times when even we must deal with peace. The battle circle allows us to hone our skills by fighting other Mandalorians. It pales to what we really thirst for, honor in battle, but it keeps us prepared. Talk to the sergeant if you want to fight.
Okay. I think that the first one is unarmed combat.
The Jedi comes to grace us. The battle circle is reserved only for real warriors. Your Jedi ways won't help you here.
That's what you think.
For Mandalore! The battle circle is only a small part of our training regiment. A full Mandalorian warrior
keep it
is a
down in the
master of
background
many
there.
fighting techniques. And here, all of them are tested. If you were to compete, you would have to do so on our terms, for that is the way of the battle circle. Those with great honor decide the terms of engagement. Jedi rely too much on their vaunted powers. They lose touch of the power of their arms and feet. Without your force, would you be a match for even the lowliest of Mandalorian warriors?
Yep.
If you want to try and fight us on our terms, that can be arranged.
Let's do it.
You are new here, so you will fight Davro. He is young and has not been able to prove himself in battle. Davro, what are your terms?
No weapons, no Jedi tricks, and no items. Just fist and foot. A true test of strength.
Put your weapon away, Jedi. Don't step out of the circle and pull any death blow. No one dies and step into the battle circle. Now you will experience a true fight.
I don't know if we can win hand-to-hand combat, but we're going to try it. See, we're pretty weak without our... damage +5 physical. Attack modifier when unarmed. We're going to go with these, I think. So we're pretty weak without our lightsaber here, but I'm going to try it. Oh, okay, this guy's pathetic.
The match between Jedi and Davril is over. The Jedi is the clear and honorable victor. Davril is just a recruit. I'm not surprised you won this fight. A challenger has expressed interest in fighting you. As little honor as you have gained, it is sufficient to accept his request. Let me know if you would fight again.
Come at me, bro.
Here to watch him. After defeating Davril, you have gained some small honor. There is a challenger for you. He is Kex, the quartermaster. Since he is the challenger, you get to choose the terms.
Yeah, no
I will
terms.
send a runner to Kex.
Prepare yourself.
The match between Kex and Jedi is over. The Jedi is the clear and honorable victor. If you want to fight again, let me know.
I would, actually.
Here to watch a fight or to participate? You choose to fight again. Now face a real Mandalorian warrior. Tagrin, what are your terms?
Just fist and foot like you fight with Davril. Nothing else.
Tagrin chooses to fight hand to hand. Remember, no weapons allowed, and absolutely no use of your force.
Okay. No problem, man. Okay, maybe it's a problem, man. We haven't landed a hit. Can we use healing items? I'm gonna try it anyway. See if he gets upset. No, okay. We were not allowed to use healing
You have
items.
violated the rules of the... You used an item when you were explicitly told not to.
That's
You
not
must
true.
follow all the terms of combat. You must not leave the battle circle. You must not kill anyone. Even a Canuck could learn these rules. If you fight again, follow these rules. One more breach and you will never enter the battle circle again.
Oh my. I don't know if I've ever heard that dialogue before. I don't think I've ever cheated. I'm not sure that was really cheating, because it didn't specify anything about using items. It just said fist and foot. And no force powers. Unless I misheard that. Either way, we're not ready to fight that guy. We landed exactly one hit that entire fight. And he pretty much kicked our ass.
So the Jedi Order isn't completely dead. You always had hidden strengths. Very hard for even the wisest Mandalore to judge and predict. I have studied much of the Jedi since our defeat. I would be honored to cross blades with you in the battle circle.
If I can ever win hand-to-hand combat, you get a chance.
This is not a battlefield, Jedi. If it were, I trust you wouldn't have the same opinion. I prepare and train, readying my mind and weaponry for a real challenge. Peace is not our natural element. Mandalorians handle it differently. I focus on educating myself in the martial techniques I will need to succeed in the next war.
I'll be going now. But thanks for sharing. Where? Yeah, strength gauntlets. Alright, let's... Vistus, get out of my way. Okay. Who do we need to talk to about the computer thing?
For Mandalore! You're the Jedi the camp's been talking about. Are you planning on exploring the jungles to the south?
Yes.
I'm Zarga. I instruct our raw Mandalorian recruits in the ways of discipline and battle. I sent one of my warriors, Kumas, into the jungle. It's been 3 days, and I want you to bring back his corpse and his survival pack.
Okay.
Good point. I don't want his body, just his equipment. Field strip the corpse and bring the gear back.
Bring it back if I find him.
Numbers swell. Our training hones us. The galaxy will be... Alright, stand back. Sith's blood! Fixing anything in this rot-infested place is an uphill battle.
Anything I can help with?
This jungle attacks anything made by man. Restoring the generators and computer systems is no easy task. I'll take whatever help I can get. Whatever wires and tech haven't been corroded by the jungle are at least 10 years old. I'm trying to get the relay dish operational, but several components are broken and need repair. Without the relay, we're vulnerable to attack, especially right now. Your space battle may have attracted unwanted attention, and our shuttle sensors can't cover the whole moon.
Let's get to work fixing it.
Seems just about everything involved with a relay dish is broken. I've been trying to fix it for weeks.
I know.
If you think you can help, there's the broken cables right over there, and the relay maintenance structures behind me. You can find the telemetry computer in there. The only thing I know for sure is we need a new phase pulse converter for the tracking computer.
The one eaten by the Canucks.
We actually already found one in an old weapons cache, but flaming Canucks ate it. That's a problem with Canucks. They'll leave you alone if you keep your distance.
But if you turn your back on the pests, they'll eat anything they can get in their mouth.
Sounds like me. Alright. Fix the wires. I gotta run all the way back around here to the computer. Alright. Oh, we don't have enough computer spikes. We need someone with computer use. This is... can do it. Perfect. That's all our computer spikes, but it's fixed. That's fine. Let's go and talk to the merchant guy, and then we will probably wrap this episode up and head out into the jungle next time.
You here to gloat over your victories in the battle circle. Save it for someone else. So why are you back?
Do you have a problem with me?
Yeah, I do. I don't know why Mandalore would let some outsider roam around our camp without an escort. If it were up to me, you would have been shot on sight. Mandalore must think you're something special.
I am, and you'd better not forget it.
I won't, as long as the Mandalore's orders stand. If he wants you dead, though, then I'm gonna be the first one gunning for you.
Okay, what are you selling? Dark Jedi robes. Mandalorian heavy blasters. Mandalorian assault rifle. Thermal detonator. That's nice. Yeah, I don't know if we necessarily need any of this at the moment. What can we sell? Sell some of this extra junk we've got here. Don't need that, really. Probably don't need these. Sell that. Got a lot of armor that we're probably not using. Mandalorian assault armor. Sell this. Yeah. I need to actually go through and figure out what we need from here. A lot of junk, especially droid stuff. Let's see. I can probably just get rid of this low-level droid armor. I think that's fine for now. Alright guys, we're going to call this episode here. Should be coming up on 40-45 minutes. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll catch you in the next episode when we explore the moon of Duxn and get a bunch of mechanics to get some parts for this electronic relay thing. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Have a nice day.